Hey, what's up guys? Stefan here. So I've been playing about with Native Instruments' latest hip hop expansion, Certified Gold. It was created by the same guy, the same producer who put together Cloud Supply. Cloud Supply focuses mainly on keys. His latest work, Certified Gold, being an expansion, focuses a lot on drums. And I must say, the drums are really good. Let's jump into it. I think it may be my new go-to for hip hop and R&B drums. So what you just saw and heard there was me building a beat or drum pattern using 3 different kits from the Certified Gold drum kit library, and I'm using them within Complete Control. I want to be able to go through the sounds really quickly, and Complete Control allows us to do this by giving us audio previews of each of the kits. That way I can quickly cycle through the kits and think, oh, that snare sounds good. Oh, those hi-hats sound good. Let me use it in my track. So as you can see, there's a ton of kits here from Certified Gold, and there's so many flavors of trap and hip hop and even drums you can use for R&B here. I mean, you know, there's a crossover there between R&B and hip hop. A lot of R&B tracks nowadays use the same kind of timbre, the same sounds that you would find in trap. Let's jump on to our main synth for this track. Again, I'm using a sound from Certified Gold, and like I said before, it's mainly for drums, but there are a few nice sounds that come with the pack also. This is one of them. However, I've tweaked the sound a bit. I put in my RC20 Retro, which I absolutely love. You saw in the last video or 2 videos before I first showed that on this channel, and I've been using it literally on every beat since without fail on 1 or 2, maybe 3 tracks. I love it. But yeah, more on that another time. And I've done the same thing I did last time with using halftime to get a nice, interesting sound. Cool, so to bring it more into line with, you know, R&B vibe, let's add some piano. I mean, you could still rap over this with piano, that's fine, but I'm gonna add some 7ths in there to give it a nice R&B vibe. Cool, so what I want to do next is add in an 808 bass to come in when the piano comes in to give it a bit more oomph, you know? However, what I did find is that this preset here, 8, I really like it, but it was out of tune, and obviously that's probably done on purpose. But I wanted it to be in tune so I could play it on my keyboard. So I spent a bit of time with the tuning settings here just to get it on point, and I added an auto tune just for good measure. My ear's pretty good, but I thought let me add an auto tune to make sure it is nicely in tune. Alright, so let's move on to the chorus. Here we're going to drop out the piano and we're going to add in one new sound. This sound is not even in the expansion pack, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to use it. I've been using it on a lot of tracks recently. It's kind of my new go-to sound, my new signature sound. You're probably going to hear me use it a lot more in the future too. Before we do that, let's go back to our 808 and open it out a bit for the chorus. So we're going to play a few more notes in a higher register to give it a bit more impact, a bit more presence, and to make the chorus sound a bit more lively. Cool, so I think that sounds dope. What about you? Let's add the guitar. You've seen me use it on the channel before, Electric Sunburst Deluxe, and again I've got my RC20 on there. You know, that's my favorite tool now. So cool, so let's drop something down over the top of the main synth and we'll call it a day. Let's go. Cool, so what I did there with the guitar is add in, I don't even know what you would even call it. I'm not a guitarist myself, but it's kind of like a slide on the note. I think it gives it a bit of character. There's quite a few different articulations you can do with Sunburst Guitarist Deluxe, which I like. It helps in making the guitar sound more authentic, more real. So I think it's cool to play about with those things and add them to your track. And that's pretty much it, guys. I quite enjoyed making this one. Like I said, this is now my go-to for R&B drums and hip-hop drums. The samples just sound really good together. It's the sound that you're hearing right now on the radio and you have been hearing for some time. The kits are well blended. For me, it means I'm not spending hours searching around for samples that blend well together and so on and so forth. I mean, there is a joy in that. Some people do enjoy that. I don't particularly like that. If you've been watching me for some time, you know I pretty much just use presets and then use effects to tweak the sound. Certified Gold has a number of presets that sound really good out of the box, and then you can go on and add in your own effects to make it your own, you know. So if you like the sound of this expansion like I do and you want to pick it up, I have a link down in the description below which you can use. That will actually give me a small commission on the sale at no extra cost to you, which helps the channel and helps me create more videos like this. But of course, you don't actually have to use the link. You can go straight to Native Instruments website if you want and circumvent my commission. But that's fine. It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, drop a comment down in the comment section below if you digged it, and subscribe if you like this type of content, R&B production, music theory, chord progressions, stuff like that. Alright, so I won't keep you any longer. I've been Stefan, and as always, happy beat making.